Derek Jones Jr. I'm tuning in to bFb.
Max, and you tune in to bFb.
This is Derek Lively, turning to bFb.
This is Grant Williams, and you're tuned in to bFb.
What's up, guys? It's Josh Green, tuning into bFb.
This is Dwight Powell, you're tuned in to bFb.
What's up? This is Seth Curry, you're tuning in to bFb.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
If you thought what the Dallas Cowboys did yesterday was something, just wait till you see what the Mavericks got in store for you there. They're probably going to say, hold my beer. Dallas Cowboys. We're going
Come on, man.
Don't worry
Come on, man. No, MLK Day, man. Come on now, MLK Day.
Just saying. Oh, vamos at Mavs.
Yeah.
Well, we wish them the best of luck. But yeah,
they're gonna need it.
We seen how the last time this turned out the other night when the Mavs had the lights bright on them.
Yes,
carried over to the Dallas Cowboys game yesterday.
Yeah, the gang's back again. The gang, CJ McCollum, B.I., Zion, Trey Murphy. Those guys are in tonight. Into this afternoon.
Except we still got a guy who's out tonight from an ankle injury. But that's the hit or there.
Hey,
welcome back, guys. It's only been 24 hours.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, Walt. When you know that you got a guy in Arlington who, unfortunately, wish he had an ankle injury. Some people may wish he had an ankle injury after what he played last night. But nevertheless, go ahead.
I don't think anybody wish an ankle injury on anybody.
He did get one thing right. He won't black to his own field. So,
first off, it is an honor and a privilege to play on MLK Day, even though it is snowing or the snow is melting from outside. You get a good look at downtown. See some of the roofs are covered in snow. We had a storm.
The snow is melting. Yeah, the snow is melting, but it's still cold. It's gonna be cold for another day.
The snow is melted. Never fear. Me and Kendrick are here to cheer you up. I know some of you might be upset now. And now, I just want to say something real quick. You're on the wrong side, the other side. The sign that is above Kendrick's head, I had nothing to do with it. This is 100% Kendrick on his own. That's it. That's him. This is what I just walked into this about 15 minutes ago. I didn't know this was happening, so.
Well, I did like McCarthy did last night. I pulled an audible. I just pulled an audible. You know, sometimes you got to switch things up before the show starts. You got to switch things up before the game starts. You know, that's what I did.
Well, Kendrick, we should be excited. It's the first time that people daytime who don't normally get to see us at nighttime are going to be getting a look at us today.
Yeah, man. A rare matinee game for the Mavericks, especially on MLK Day. It's been I don't know if the Mavericks have ever played a home game on MLK Day. They played on MLK Day on the road, but if it has, it's been a while. So even longer than I've realized. But yeah, after MLK Day, Mavs Pelicans tonight. Mavs 23-17. That's seventh.
No, sir, not today. Not tonight. Not tonight, sir. Today. Not tonight.
Oh, today. Well, see, I'm getting used to it. Today. Mavs Pelicans today.
Yeah.
Mavs 23-17, 7th in the West. Pels 24-16, 6th in the West. Pelicans favored by 4 in this game. I was shocked they're not favored by more. Referees for tonight's game. Carl.
Is that because they won the other night against the Mavericks?
Yeah, without facing the G Leaguers. With the G Leaguers and a rookie. Carl Lane.
Hey, listen, any NBA team out there, if you got a team of G Leaguers that need to get their shine on, go play the Mavericks. Go play the Mavericks.
Yeah, go play the Mavericks.
You find out who's really good on your roster at the end of the day.
If you want a night off, your starters want a night off, play G, go play the Mavericks. You get to pick up an easy win. Referees for today's game.
Please don't say Tony Brothers. Please don't say Tony Brothers on MLK Day.
It will be funny if it was. Genus Petraeus and Scott Wall. Injury report reads like this: Luka Doncic, ankle out. Dante Exum, what he'll not turn into Achilles, is out. Derrick Jones Jr. calf out. But, well, we got some breaking news. Wait just a minute. Did you say we have we've got some breaking news about who's returning returning to lineup? Oh, let me let the people in the daytime know about this. Here we go. Breaking news per Brian Townsend. Derek Lively is in tonight.
What?
Derek
the return
Lively
of Too Lively?
In tonight.
Too Lively is back tonight.
The return of the Two Live crew, aka Two Live.
Too Lively is back in the game today.
Back in the game.
Afternoon game to get him back. The afternoon game to get him back, but we got him.
I'm pretty sure what they saw on what they saw on what was that Saturday night?
Yeah, Saturday night.
That speeded up what they saw Saturday night. That speeded up that healing process.
He sitting over there on the bench say they had to shoot my leg out to keep me from playing this game on Monday on MLK Day.
Yeah, Jason said
if I gotta sit through another game of that, my God.
Jason Kidd said, I don't care if it's dangling off. Get off in there.
We'll slow it back. Good God.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, Trey Murphy, knee, probable, which means he's in. Brandon Ingram, he's in. CJ McCollum and Zion Williams after a tour of the food court, he's back in tonight. And Matt Ryan.
Wait. Hold on. What'd you just say? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
What? He toured the food. He toured the Dallas food court on Saturday. He ate too much. So well, he's back in. He's back in. All that food is out of his system. He's back in tonight. So Zion Williams, you will be seeing him on MLK Day. Matt Ryan, elbow for the Pelicans. He is out. Pre-game summary. Happy MLK Day. You suck, Cowboys. Also, anyway, can the Mavs continue to suck? Or can they actually look like a professional team, which we didn't see on Saturday and Sunday? Because we haven't seen that at any this weekend. But this is the start of a new week. MLK Day, and our Sundays are free. Meanwhile, the Mavs,
they are now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Mavs finished their 7-game home stretch with the Pels again, with Kidd basically calling out the players and just saying, I'm just the coach. Ask them. Basically pulling up, drop the pump card on his players. Unfortunately. Will they pick it up? We'll see. We will find out. And also, if anybody's listening, fire Mike McCarthy, please.
Is that why you have a X on Mike McCarthy's name right behind you?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't see that coming. Well, we've got a Coach Kidd right here ready to go. You want to hear from Coach?
Yeah, let's hear from Coach.
Hear what Coach had to say about today's matchup.
Medical
Lively is available. Luca's out. D. Jones Jr. is out, and Exum's out.
Any kind of restriction on Lively? You want to hold
Yeah, we'll see. We'll probably give him a short stint to start and just check on his so we know I don't think we can play him 40 or 48 minutes, but we'll start with the first 4 or 5 minutes and then we'll check in with see how he's doing.
Was his performance when he came back in Phoenix and played very well on Christmas night? He just happened to come back in a similar situation. You didn't have practice kind of getting back up to speed on things. Is that a positive sign for today, or something that you can kind of lean into a little bit that he has shown to really jump right back into the mix and be effective?
Yeah, we'll lean heavily on that experience with Christmas. Just understand, keep it simple. He understands his role, and he plays his role at a very high level. So we're just going to ask him to do what he has done. But I think for experience, he can lean into that too. When you look at the Christmas game and being able to come back without the practices and just play and kind of do what he does. He goes straight, rebounds the ball, and changes shots, and again, keeps it simple.
How do you think Maxey looked the other night, and how do you feel about things moving forward today?
Yeah, Maxey did well. A positive experience. He would probably would have liked to make those 2 threes, but good looks. Try and get the rust knocked off of him again with limited practices. This is, he's got to go through it during the game, and I thought again he was a positive out there for us, and hopefully he can do the same thing this afternoon.
This will be the midpoint of your season, regular season. How would you sum up the big picture right now? What you've seen through the first half of the year?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's a positive. I think with all the injuries, it's unclear. It would be, it's not fair to judge this group yet. With all the injuries, I think we're setting a franchise record here this afternoon with a different starting lineup. But no, we can't complain. Every team's going to go through it. But I think the character of this group, you can judge. They've always bounced back after a tough game. But I think that question can't be answered yet until we get whole. And if maybe we never get whole. So I'll leave that up to you guys to judge.
Is it an optimistic note, though, that you have kind of gone through the ringer on injuries and travel and all the preseason things? But you've managed to tread water pretty well.
Yeah.
To this point.
Yeah, I think when you look at, Kai and Luca, their availability, you look at, Lively's availability, Maxey. We've had quite a few. Josh has been out, so we have quite a few guys that have been out, not just for 1 game or 2 games. So, but we have kept the ship afloat. I think, again, give credit to those guys in that locker room. When they put on the jersey, they have that opportunity and they take full advantage of it. And so, the next step is slowly get healthy and go from there.
Jason, for Derek Jones Jr. and this injury, is it something that happened in the last game or something he's been dealing with and lingering on this?
When he sprained his ankle, when he got undercut? Oh, wait, who?
For Derek Jones.
Oh, Derek Jones, sorry. Oh, Derek. Oh, we got 2 Derek. So when you look at just the right calf, I think he got hit on it. And so he's out today. And hopefully he's back soon.
You've often, relied on Dante and Derek Jones to guard some of the top players when they're in the lineup. How does that look or change with both of those guys out today?
Yeah, next man up. Everyone's going to get a chance to guard. When you talk about Ingram and CJ, it's, they got quite a few guys. Also sprinkle in Hawkins. Everyone's going to get a chance to guard those guys. And so it's just not one guy. It's not just Josh. It's not just Timmy. It's everyone. So everyone's going to get an opportunity this afternoon.
Jason, on that note, 4 of the Pelicans' main players did not go when you saw them 36 hours ago. How different is today for you now? It's almost possibly not like this playoff series that some are making it out to be.
Yeah, it's they're a different team. Definitely with those guys that were out. When you talk, Zion and CJ and Ingram, those guys are all stars, and so to have those guys out, but give them credit. They came in with energy. Player got hot. The player Hawkins took advantage of his opportunity, and so they are going to be a different team. Valanciunas was big for them too in that game, and so with him out there, we got to keep him off the boards. And again, he controlled the paint, and then also with the double teams, he hurt us. So we have to give him some attention too. So there's a lot of guys out there that we have to guard this afternoon, but they're a very well coached team, and they're a team that's one of the best in the West.
Jason, independent of who the Pelicans are putting on the board today, what are the things, especially without a practice or shoot around this morning, what are the things that you want to see as an adjustment, things that you can control about your team?
Yeah, I think we've always talked about the physicality and the energy. Those are the two things that we can control, and at times we can be consistent with that, and at times we can be inconsistent. And that's just a young team trying to be consistent. It happens in this league. You can see it in the NBA. You win a game, and then the next night it's energy letdown. You don't come back with the same intent, and so it's just a matter of going through that and learning how to be consistent with your energy and physicality.
Coach, in your playing days, you were get that on the defensive end, making it all defensive team 9 times. What is your assessment of a guy like Herb Jones, his ability to impact the game?
Yeah, when you look at Herb, what he does, he just does the dirty work. Everyone else gets the attention, but he's consistent with doing the dirty work. And now you can sprinkle in that he's shooting the 3 at a high clip. And so I don't know what he does in the summer, but I can probably go out on a limb and say he works on his game. And so I think he enjoys playing defense, and we need more of those guys in this league. But he uses his length. He's always up for the challenge, and he plays the game the right way. Thanks.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Anything to add from Coach Kidd right there? Kendrick, anything you want to say before we go to news you can use?
Yeah, man. As we know, the rebounding was a big concern. That's the reason why Derek Lively is active tonight. Not tonight, this afternoon. Excuse me again. The Mavs, in the fourth quarter, were dominated. The Pelicans were 6 out of 7 from the field and 13 points in second chance points in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas was a beast, and when Valanciunas wasn't getting the ball, it was posting up on Dwight Powell, and look, God helped Dwight Powell, but he had no chance against a big bruising center like him. And when they had to double, they kicked it out to 3-point shooters, Hawkins, and it was hitting wide open threes. Also, you got to have a good Kyrie Irving's first quarter starts have to be better. In their 4 wins, these last 6 games in their 4 wins, he's had 37 points in the first quarter total, 6 of 9 from the field, 11 assists. In their losses, he's only accumulated 12 points, over 5 from the field, 4 assists. So he's got to have a good start. He's got to be aggressive, set the tone early for the Mavericks, and then the rest hopefully will follow. But it's going to be a tough game because, listen, man, you got dominated by a rookie.
Well, we got a little. Well, the role model has a little bit of help today. With Kyrie, we got Maxey. We're gonna get to see Maxey and Too Lively together.
Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna help because that's center position just dominated. You all hands on deck. Whoever, listen, the Mavs are not healthy; they're still injured. Like I said,
they're only injured by one guy.
No, there's about 3 guys. Quit being a jerk.
He's the main guy.
Being a jerk. No, he's not. Dante Exum.
He makes up about.
You got 3 starters out. Don't do that. Don't do that to your still. Don't do that.
Well, him alone is like having having like 3 or 4 starters out.
Don't do that to yourself, man. You embarrassing yourself
I'm just
right
saying.
now. Oh no, you just saying some gibberish right now.
We got Tim Hardaway Jr., so it's not that bad.
Really? You really go walk on that hill. Anyway, what was I thinking? Yeah, listen, their bigs are all hands on deck. Finally, all their bigs are healthy, but like I said, you got 3 starters out. In Luka. Hello? And Luka.
Jared calling you to ask you about that sign you got up back there behind you.
It's staying up. You got Luka, D Live, and Dante Exum all out with injury. So listen, the Pelicans, they blitzed you with just a rookie, a veteran big, and some G leaguers, and now they got their whole starting all the stars back. So it's gonna be tough. But the Mavs are good in bounce back games. When they suffer bad losses, they come back. Well, hopefully they can do it today. So we'll see. We will see.
All right, let's go to some news. See, you got some news you can use. Hopefully, it doesn't involve anything Mike McCarthy.
No,
there's no news that we can use with him.
Oh, we need to get away from Mike McCarthy, like for good. Okay, let's go to another team that seems to be struggling. Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis took some responsibility for the loss to Utah Jazz. Quote,
"Oh, you think?
It was on me. I didn't do my job tonight." Whoa. Do you see Anthony Davis as a top 15 player anymore in the league?
Hey, I got news for Anthony Davis. Almost every loss that the what's the name have is on him. In case he didn't know that, news flash. Almost every loss the Lakers have is on you.
Is he a top 15 player anymore?
Not in my book. He's not. I mean, I give him 25, 15 now.
Okay. I think he's still
he may be top 20. He may be top 20.
I give him top 20.
I give him top 20. He might be right at 15.
Yeah, but the days of him being a top 10, those days are over with. Too injured, too inconsistent. I think he's satisfied once he won a championship. I pretty think he just got the LA to do other things.
Or when you get $500,000 for winning the tournament.
Well, I would put that on those young guys.
I'm just saying
he's already
I'm
sick.
just saying, you get $500,000. You get $500,000 too. You might be like, hey man, hold on, got me a little extra.
All right. Speaking of extra, the Knicks have been extra. Talking about the guys on their way, they've traded on their way out. I
saw this.
A Knicks team source says the team finally got rid of the softies.
Wow.
After trading R.J. Barrett, O.J. Toppin, and Emmanuel Quickly. Quote, one team source pointed out that in moving out Toppin in the summer, then Barrett and Quickly recently, we got rid of the softies. The Knicks roster now consists nearly completely of hard-nosed defenders. Whoa. Was that a little too much?
It's a little harsh.
Or do you agree with that kind of quotes on guys on their way out? I mean, was it?
That's
but what harsh. I thought they liked R.J. Barrett. Apparently not.
I mean, he is what he is. I think I heard Carmelo Anthony talking about him like what there's nothing to his game spectacular. He's not. They tried to make him the guy to be like, oh well, when we need a bucket, this is our go-to guy, and it didn't work out. He's not. He wasn't really even that guy in college.
I think where he was drafted, I think they were expecting more, but I don't.
Yeah, but that was them trying to set themselves that he was better. He was better than Zion, or the reason why they were winning at Duke because of Zion. I was like, no, they won because of Zion.
Yeah, but to him, he did have a good college career. His 1 year at Duke, he was pretty good, but that doesn't mean you're gonna be like the guy in pros. But I wouldn't say call him a soft. He
wasn't even the best player on his team at Duke.
I know he wasn't the best team, but he had a good career at Duke.
I'm just saying though. But they tried to build him up like he was the best player. It's like, no, he wasn't.
He was a top 3 pick in his draft class.
Yeah, I think in college he was like top guy on Duke or whatever.
It was Zion, it was Zion, Ja, and then RJ Barrett. So, you know, sometimes you're not I wouldn't blame him because of where he was drafted. I mean, that's where he was drafted. But listen, RJ Barrett's a good player. He's a damn good player, man. I'll take him on this team. He's not a number one.
I was just going to say, now be careful because he might end up being a Dallas Maverick before it's over with.
But I'll take him on this team. He's not a number two, number three, number two, or number three guy. But do I think he's better than Josh Green? Do I think he's better than Jaden Hardy? Do I think he's better than Tim Hardaway Jr.? Yes, I do think he's better than those guys.
Funny you went after all the guys who you say basketball IQ is not high.
Yeah, well,
for a guy who's being accused of not having a high basketball IQ himself.
Well, you know, but I do know he's a better basketball player. Speaking of low basketball IQ, Ben Simmons says he is getting close to returning. Whoa, does anybody even care anymore?
No, but I'm telling you, he sure would be perfect. He sure would be perfect over with the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. Also, moving on to Chicago, they've been in the news a lot. Per Brian Windhorst, if they could trade Zach LaVine in the next 5 minutes, they would have they would trade him. They would trade him, and Zach will happily go to the airport. Whoa! Can we safely say that Zach LaVine will be traded at the February trade deadline?
Yeah, it's done.
It looked like bridges are all burnt there.
Yeah.
So, you want to say anybody who will he best be suited for? Any teams out there?
Of course, always it's gonna be the Lakers, maybe Sacramento. Here, but of course they don't want him here. No, not the Pelicans. I was gonna say the Pelicans. No, not the Pelicans. The Charlotte Hornets could use him.
Okay.
The Milwaukee Bucks could use him.
Yeah, but will that put too much back? He's not a good defender.
Philadelphia 76ers could use him.
I like Philly because Philly needs another scorer.
Yeah, Philly could use him.
Yeah.
All right, he could always go to the ever famous Toronto Raptors. They look for all kind of deals.
Hey, look at they in business right now.
The Knicks could use him.
That's a hot team. That's a hot team. They're I don't know if he makes them championship contender because I think he's the same as
Cavaliers
Donovan Mitchell. I think they're the same guy. Good offensive
Cavaliers
players,
too.
No defensive players, but no.
I think Zach LaVine is a little bit taller than Donovan Mitchell is.
Yeah, but they're still poor defenders. They missed to go get buckets. They ain't missed to stop somebody from getting buckets.
True.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of, let's go down to right quick to Orlando. Markelle Fultz is a name to watch on the trade market per Steinline.
Nobody cares.
Orlando is said to be exploring a trade market for Markelle, who is playing on a $17 million expiring contract.
He shouldn't have been the number one pick anyway.
Well, you holding that against him?
No,
I mean, he didn't draft himself.
No, they hyped him up to be he only got hyped up because he beat Lonzo Ball in the tournament. That was it. Then he got eliminated. They beat UCLA and everybody's like, "Oh, Markelle Fultz is the man. Like he's gonna be number one." I'm like, okay.
Okay, on the list of is he one of the top? You would see one of the top 10 trade busts.
He's gonna be up there because I told everybody in that draft that Jason Tatum was the best player in that draft.
That's true.
I told everybody that. I was like, Jason Tatum's gonna be the best player in this draft. Like,
and didn't Philly had a number one pick and they traded back?
No.
Was that Boston? No,
it was Boston. It was Boston. Philly had the number 3 and traded with Boston.
Boston for number 1. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
No, they got him at number 3 because Markelle Fultz was number 1, Lonzo Ball was number 2, and then Jason Tatum was number 3.
Boy, you redraft that. Them two guys right there. I don't know.
You know who was number 5 in that? You know who was number 5 in that one? De'Aaron Fox.
Woo, boy.
You know who was You know who was number 7? Lauri Markkanen. Who I said the Mavericks should have went after, but oh no, we don't need another guy who looks like Dirk here. We don't need another guy who can shoot like Dirk. What's Dirk gonna do? You know who we took at number 9?
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, we took Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft, and where is he at right now?
He's on. How many teams has Dennis Smith Jr. been on since he left the Mavs?
Right.
Let's see.
Hey,
let's see. The next.
Do you know who went ahead? Do you know who went ahead of Dennis Smith Jr. in that draft? Right before us, the Knicks took him.
Oh.
Your favorite point guard.
Who?
Your favorite point guard.
No, that's not my favorite point guard.
Yeah, you loved it. You loved him
No,
the years.
Don't listen. Don't put that lie out there. I can't remember.
Frankie Nuggets.
Frankie, I can't remember the dude's name, but he's still in LA by the Hollywood sign. The last time I seen him, he was taking. Where is he at now? I think he's in Charlotte.
I don't know where Nila. I don't know where Nila Keenan.
I think it's in Charlotte.
Where Nila Keenan is. But remember when we draft? The Mavericks, they pulled the okie doke on the New York Knicks and had them draft Frank Nila Keenan. We stole Dennis Smith Jr. from him.
Well, that was the last regime who apparently didn't know what the hell they was doing because none of them is here except Mark Cuban, and he only 29%. Speaking of 29%,
he's barely here. He's barely here.
He was at the Cowboy game last night though.
Well, gotta do something. He don't own the team like that no more.
Yeah, he's free. His days.
He's got a lot of free time on his hands.
His days and nights are free now. The Miami Heat.
Like our Sundays are free now because the Cowboys.
The Miami Heat will give Dwayne Wade a statue later this year per Pat Riley.
Well deserved. I
wonder how big that statue is going to be. It's going to be one inch bigger than Dirk's. So that's a 3-time player.
I wonder. It'll probably be him. It'll probably be him in a dribbling ball motion. He should do that. D Wade helped bring 4 championships to the D Wade out there in D Wade County.
Yeah. Well deserved D Wade. Even though he doesn't live in Florida no more. We know the reasons why that. Let's go to one more. Well, we won't get into it. We're not getting his business in why he doesn't live in Florida. It's if you read up on the state of Florida, you know why, and the governor.
Ron D done ran D Wade out of Miami. God dog, Ron said you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, apparently he's running a lot of more black athletes out of Florida. Speaking of black athletes balling right now, Damian Lillard hit a game winner last.
Oh yeah, I saw that yesterday. I saw that last
Sacramento
night.
Kings to get him a 143-142 win. A quick stat: since coming into the league, nobody has more 3-point makes in the clutch than Damian Lillard. Wow, is Damian Lillard the most clutch guy in the NBA over the last decade?
One of them. Yeah, you need a big shot, mate. That's who you go to.
One of them. Who you say? Who you saying? Who say he's also up there?
Luka. Of course, Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph Curry. Just big shot. Those probably the top 3 right now.
Does you categorize Embiid? Is he a big?
No, he's not a big. He's not a.
Well, it ain't because he's a center, is it? I mean,
no, it's just he don't really take a lot of late shots like those guys do. Tyrese Halliburton, he's another one.
De'Aaron Fox has started getting clutch.
Yeah, but
I think he led the league in clutch points last season.
Tyrese Halliburton need to go at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And then it's Dame. This year.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Luke. And then it will be Luka.
All right. And that is your news you can use around the association, brought to you by us on the MLK version.
Yeah, the sun is out today, and watching the families walk up to the AAC right now.
Yeah, they can spend their money on the Mavs because the Cowboys damn show is done for the year. So.
Got a feeling the Mavericks gonna say, "Hold my beer today." Starting lineup tonight: Kendrick, Kyrie Irving, Tim Hardaway Jr., Derek Too Lively, Maxi Kleber, and Josh Green.
Okay.
What a starting lineup! I like that lineup.
Well, they're gonna be big because look who they're facing.
For the Pelicans, they got C.J. McCollum, Herb Jones, Jones Valanciunas, Zion, and Brandon Ingram. Yeah, they needed Lively back today.
Yeah, they need the height.
They need Lively back. My God. Yeah, they needed that.
Right there.
All right.
Right there, guys. It's right there. If anybody in the Cowboys front office is watching, it's right there.
You need to stop.
It's right there.
You need to stop and let that go.
It's right there.
All right, and as the Mavs are about to tip off. Matter of fact, you ask who you got winning tonight, or today, not tonight, today.
Well, the Mavericks have been good on bounce back, and they have shockingly beat teams like the 76ers and the Knicks. So it'll be so Mavericks to come out and get another bounce back. Will give me the Mavericks, 118 to 116. Mavs win.
So you are gonna take the Mavs today?
Yeah, bounce back win.
Okay. Bounce back win, Mavs. All right. Well, you know me. It's very rare that I pick against the Mavs, so I'm going to take the Mavs today. Well, here's a look at downtown Dallas one more time. The sun is out. The snow is melting. The ice is melting. Tovas is on his way down to AAC probably.
All the way from
We'll see y'all at halftime.